What's up, guys? Welcome back to the AI Agentic Bros YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be comparing two very popular vibe coding AI tools, Lovable and Bolt.new. So, Lovable AI and Bolt.new are both AI platforms that use natural language to prompt when making and creating websites, web applications, landing pages, things of that nature. Both are very popular and easy to use platforms. Today, we're going to be breaking down which vibe coding tool is the best to use in 2025. Before we get into today's YouTube video, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe. Check out our free AI starter course. Link will be in the comment section. As you guys can probably tell, we're not in our normal setup today, but that does not matter. We're going to bring you guys quality content, no matter the time, no matter the place. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into this video. All right, so before we go ahead and build our prompt and test both of these out, here's the criteria that I'm going to be basing the comparison off of. So we have prompt understanding. This is, for me, the most important. Did the tool follow my instructions exactly? Did it hallucinate or miss any key elements? Structure and layout. Are the sections organized logically? Does it flow like a real web page or project idea? Design awareness. Does it follow my directions? Again, aesthetic guidance in terms of dark mode or certain color schemes that I give it. Customization power. Can I easily tweak what I get? Are edits easy to make? Are they difficult? Is it hard to make a change that I want to make? And last but not least, output quality. Would I actually use or deliver this product? Is it clean, client ready to go, or is it too generic? So those are the 5 clear criteria that I'm going to be basing my comparison off of. So now that we got that, let's hop into ChatGPT, create a prompt, and then go ahead and test this prompt out between both tools. All right, we're in ChatGPT. Let's go ahead and write our prompt to use for both of these platforms. So we're just going to build a simple landing page for a car detailing company. And we're going to create that prompt in ChatGPT, provide some basic details, how we want it to look, overall page structure and layout, what kind of features do we want it to have, a call button, a free quote form, things of that nature. And then we'll go ahead and paste them into Lovable and Bolt and see what the difference is. So let's go ahead, real quick, simple prompt, very quick and simple. I just made sure to cover some of the key components, making sure it's an easy to navigate web page, easy to use, and something that has clear call to actions. I threw in a lead capture component with a form for quotes, and overall, I just want it to be a functional and easy to use, easy to look at web page. At the end, I said, if I missed anything, just remind me of that. It's possible to forget things and it's possible to leave things out. So the whole point of leveraging AI when it comes to planning things out is it's going to just make up for any mistakes that you can make. So let's go ahead and run this. All right, let's go over exactly what it gave us. Here's kind of the simple breakdown: project name, type of landing page, the tone, the color palette, and the target audience. Broke it down very simple. Now here's the prompt text, and it just mentioned some of the things that we told it: primary colors. This is how it's organizing things: hero section, why choose us, service packages, quote request, lead form, customer testimonials. Okay, this looks solid. Just go through your prompt, make sure it matches exactly what you're looking for so you get the best and most accurate results, as well as not having to change things over and over again. Try to get the most out of the initial prompt. So we're going to hop into Vault and test this prompt out. All right, here we are in Bolt.new. All right, here we are in Bolt, and we've just pasted our prompt, and we're going to go ahead and see what it creates. As you can see, it's working here. We have the option to toggle between the preview and the code, the standard option for integrations as well, and a deploy button. I would say overall very similar to Lovable setup. All right, here we are with the results from Bolt. So it has a hero section, little nav bar on top. Obviously, I didn't give it any placeholder images. I could have done that. I want to see what exactly it would give us. Not sure how this is a related picture. The hero section, and we have why I choose PG County Detailing. Here's some of the reasons why someone should choose us. Ready to experience the difference? Get your free quote today. Okay. And it has a free quote. Shows it our service packages, different. So standard, premium, basic, and the free quote. What our customers are saying. Nice little touch with the with the reviews, shows our this, join our happy customers, goes back to the free quote. And then here's a work gallery, and it has some placeholder images, which is fine. Book your detailing now. That takes you to the free quote, call button, and our email. Little frequently asked questions, and at the bottom has some links. Overall, solid. Just by looking at it visually, it could definitely be a lot more appealing, but it does have the elements that we looked for. So if we go back and look at what we're looking for, it did understand my prompt structure and layout. They're organized, and the design awareness is all right. I would just say, just looking at it visually, it's okay. There's, if I was to have this, and there would be a lot of adjustments and changes I would make. All right, now we're here in Lovable AI, and we're just going to do the same thing, just pasting our prompt and seeing what it comes up with. Same thing, spinning up a preview. All right, let's take a look at what Lovable gave us. Not a fan of the hero section. I would say this is all fine. It's a little bit hard to see. Why choose us? Okay. And then it has our different pricing packages. Free quote down here. I would say, yeah, here we go. Get a free quote. These buttons don't work yet, which is something we can adjust. But what our customers say, they have a small thing, a gallery with our work, little about section, call us, email. It's definitely shorter, but it has all the components that we were looking for. I would say I'm not a fan of this hero image. This is something that let's change that right now. Versus the Bolt, the hero image was definitely a lot cleaner. But the overall look, I would say I definitely like the way Lovable has done it. It's just visually more appealing to me. So when we go ahead and take a look at the criteria, we have the prompt understanding. I would say both follow the prompt pretty well. Neither of them hallucinated. I think that they both followed it quite well. If we go to structure and layout, I would say, again, both followed what I was intending, and they flow pretty well. They have the hero section, as well as a contact us now, and reviews, things of that nature. I would tie them on that as well. Design awareness, both of them followed it. I would say I like the overall design of the Lovable one better. Besides the hero image, I'm not a fan of this at all. That's the first thing I would change. Customization power, how easily can we tweak what we get? So let's try to fix one thing from each thing to decide this. Let's change the hero section. It's hard to read and see. Make it. So we're going to go ahead and change that. They also didn't give me a nav bar. So we'll see how it changes. All right, we're here after the change in Lovable. This is something more that I was looking for. So I would probably have to give the structure and layout and design awareness to Bolt, just because I had to kind of redo and re-ask what it was doing. This is more what I was looking for, with a nav bar on top as well. Let's make a small change to Bolt and see how it handles that. Let's say there's 2 forms for quotes. Get rid of the form and move the contact us now section in its place. I think it just was kind of redundant. Let's check out how it did it. to get your free quote and contact info. Okay, that's a lot better. Let's see, let's move that free quote section right after the services. I think that's a better flow. Okay, it still has this where I wanted it to be. Overall, it did a solid job. My outro got cut off. So just to conclude, both vibe coding tools produced very solid and very similar results when given the same prompt, which was nice to see and was expected when they're giving a very specific prompt to follow. I'll preface this with I use Lovable a lot more. That's what I build apps and websites for clients and for our own company. That's what I'm using. Some of the key differences between the two platforms. Number one, I would say integrations. Lovable is easier for adding things like Stripe and Supabase where you can edit the code directly, whereas Bolt is more limited and it has built-in integrations, but it's harder to customize when you're trying to expand to different platforms or different integrations. The pricing and usage system is very different. So Lovable will have kind of a one-time credit and you're able to host things yourself. You're on a monthly plan, whereas Bolt has a ongoing SaaS style kind of pricing. The ownership and flexibility that you have are different between the two platforms as well. Lovable kind of gives you full code, so things like React, Tailwind, Supabase, you're able to edit those at any time. And Bolt kind of keeps you inside of their builder, so it's not ideal for when it comes to scaling or handing a project to a dev team. I would definitely say Lovable feels more developer friendly. It's clean, easy to edit, and great for learning. And Bolt is more geared for super non-tech founders. So something that's fast, but I would say less customizable in some instances. Overall, I would say Lovable is best for builders, agencies, or anyone who wants long-term control over their projects, whereas Bolt would be very useful for quick demos, MVPs for non-tech founders, and some internal tools within your own company. Each vibe coding tool has its own pros and cons here, both very solid platforms. Go ahead and drop a like and subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.